Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is your girl Cleo Treasure, and if you're coming for the first time, please, this is my channel, Oyedepo Treasure. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. And I apologize, my apologies for not being consistent on my video uploads. I'm really sorry. I got a couple of things doing here and there, so it really took my time, and I think I'm trying to settle now, and with time I will be consistent. So please bear with me, and please like this video, and anything you want me to talk about, you just drop it in the comment section at the end of this video. So today we'll be having a really nice talk on my channel today, because today I'll be bringing a very lovely, amazing topic. And today I said I'll be bringing a very amazing topic that I titled How to Find Joy. Are you depressed? Are you struggling? Are you damaged? Are you feeling bad? That get to a point that you no longer see any good. Are you attempting suicide? Are you thinking of suicide? Are you just tired? Are you frustrated? My darling, don't worry too much, because I bring to you today a very nice word that's gonna heal your heart. And I'm not just going to be motivating you, talking motivational. No, I'm going to be telling you the real reason. It's like remedy story. I know it could be somehow coming to, though, you say it's easier said than done. I know, my darling, it's easier said than done, but trust me that I'll be bringing four remedies, or 4 points, anyhow you want to put it, but just know that I'll be bringing 4 points today on how to find joy. And trust me, after you hear these 4 points, my darling, it should change you. Because I bet you that you're not the only one going through whatever you think you might be going through in this whole world. Trust me, there are people, conditions that are worse than yours, but still they are still living. So I see no reason why you should be sad, why you don't have joy, why you don't seem to have happiness, why you suddenly develop hate and become bitter or becoming the saddest. I see no reason. So my first point today is going to be acceptance. Acceptance. What I'm saying acceptance is. I don't know the kind of person you are. I don't know if nature has cheated you. I don't know if you've been damaged, you've been through hurts and ups and downs of this world. I really don't know how bad anything that's happened to you has gone deep into you. But the reason why I'm saying acceptance is because when you come to realize and accept that this is who I am, I cannot change. Do you get? I'm not really POV. I'm not saying accepting who you are, you are bad. Even as bad it can be, you can change. So I'm not supporting bad character. Mind you, please don't say I say that. Whatever you are, fine. You can be having bad character, and fine, you accept. Because a lot of problems with most humans today is because even when they know that this is who they are, they refuse to accept. They refuse to accept, because once you bring your mind to accepting who you are, what you do, the things that you know that are wrong that you do, when you bring yourself to accept this is who I am, you will know if you want to change it. You will know if there's a reason for you to work on yourself. You will know if there's a reason, understand, when you have accepted something, you will now be ready for the consequences that comes for the aftermath. Do you understand? So when I say acceptance, I mean generally accepting who you are, what you do, how you are on this earth, how you are existing as a human per se. Do you get? So when you accept that, do you accept that, yeah, I'm so soft, I get hurt easily? Accept it. Oh, I've been through so much in my life, nothing is working. Accept it. Why why things doesn't work my way. Accept anything, my darling. Accept it. If you want to cry, cry. If you want to shout, shout. You feel like talking to somebody, talk to person, talk to anybody, don't just talk to anybody. Please don't get me wrong. Talk to someone that you feel you're comfortable, you should be able to confide on. You don't just talk to anybody, because my darling, the word is the word is far, far, far more deeper than you think. So sometimes I even think that the best thing to do is not to talk to somebody, but if you must talk to somebody, like, definitely you can't just be in this earth and not talk to anybody or having somebody to confide in. Please pick your problem to a very distant, like, take it far, far, far. Let's say to people that are not really into you. You get, if you will be honest with yourself, to accept or to talk, to tell the person from your heart how you feel, how you've been experiencing life, how you see things. If you would be so honest from your heart, because at this point you're talking to somebody that doesn't know you, and you want that person to give you an honest review, a honest answer. So you should talk, or you should say things the way they are, or they should be, or you think you should say it. Then if you are talking to the person and you want to be talking indirectly, you should be sincere. There's what we call sincerity with yourself. You have to be sincere with yourself, talking to those person, like, so that you will get honest fidelity on whatever you're going to be sharing with the person. That aside, as I was saying, that aside, because what I said, in fact, I think the best people or person to confide in is either you're talking to an elderly person or you're seeing a therapist or a counselor. I think that should be the three part of people you just see, or a very close friend. You think that you're okay, but please don't come and hold me. I said a close friend. You know how it is in the world. So what I said you should accept is because when you accept yourself in sincerity and honesty, you will be able to see through. Like, you see through your heart. You see what you need to do, how you need to go about it. Do you get? I don't know the situation, but I'm just talking generally. Anything you must deal with, you must accept. This is it. White is white. This is white. So how do I turn it to blue? So when you've come to that acceptance of accepting who you are, the situation at the moment, whatever it is, that phase, you've accepted it for what it is. Then this brings me to my second point. That is what I call gratitude. Gratitude. Emphasis on this gratitude. Like, you've been given birth to since you came to this world. You think nothing good has happened in your life. My darling, that is a very big lie. Look at your life from head to toe. Look at the people around you. I believe there are some cases where you would have died and God came through. You didn't die. You went through it and you came out. Like, some of you have never had a reason to be in the hospital, like, to be admitted. I don't know if you ever wish that. Sometimes I be like, why am I not even sick? You get, a lot of people visit the hospital every now and then, and you'll just be like, God, take all this thing I have, give me good health. You could see that you have good health. You see that you can walk, you have hands, and you could even see that you're handsome, you're beautiful, you have nice eyes. There must be something sweet about you. Do you get that you should be grateful for, that you don't know, that you have neglected, that you should be grateful for? Then look at people around you, your environment, identify those people that are close to you, that one or two miracles, or you've seen how they've been through pains, being down and all that, and eventually they came out of it, and they are storytellers. Like, they're telling stories of how things got better. I think that alone is enough for you to be grateful. You would be grateful, and you should be grateful when you see those people. It's a sign of hope. It's a sign that you will not see that, wow, meaning I've been nagging, or I've been complaining about how things are not going through this, that. Oh God, you made me black. So I'm dark now. You see that I should be grateful that I'm a dark person, because you will not see some fair people that you be like, wow, I love my fairness. I love my dark. And my dark is beautiful. My dark is lovely. My dark is precious. Do you get? I'm just using this as a case study. I don't know if you've been damaged. You will, because no matter how hard you are going to see it, there are a lot of people that have been through your situation that has come out of it. So look for those people. Do you get? Look for those people. Find them. And when you see them, you would be happy that, oh, I'm grateful for so thing. I'm grateful for this. Thank God that this is even you. Why I said that you should be grateful is because you see some people that have been through hell, through pains, and you see them telling you, I was once like this, and be like, it's a lie. Like, it could be true, or it's true, because definitely nobody that has been in that situation that you think is so bad that you shouldn't be grateful, that hasn't been there, that has not left there. Though a lot of people died in it, but if you could see how grateful you can be at a point in life, you would see light to go forward, and that phase will definitely now pass. Do you understand? Because when you are grateful, hey, I don't know how I can emphasize, because I know that at times things can be so hard, and you'll be like, what should I even be grateful for? What should I be thanking God for? Like, what should I be grateful for? Why should I even be happy? My darling, don't see life like that. I know it's more easier said than done. You understand? If there's anybody that use that word more, it's me. Like, it's always easier to say, why is this, than to not do it, like to put it into practical. But I don't know, like, you just have to force yourself. You should see the good in others around you. They are your hope that, this phase will pass. This time will pass. No matter what, I should be grateful, because I know that this time will pass. Have you been to the hospital? When you go to the hospital, you now see that, me that won't have legs, I'm complaining. God, who am I? Thank you. You go to the prison, some people have been in jail for over what they don't even know about, and there's nothing they can do about it. They're not dead. They're dead yet, and they are not dead. They're still there, believing God for one day miracle is going to come through. I'm going to live your life and all of that, and you have your legs. You can usually still like, you should. That's the reason for you to be happy. That alone should give you joy that, wow, sooner or later this phase is going to pass. I'm not going to remain like this. As long my age keeps progressing and I'm living in good health, this phase will pass. And I am grateful for now. It could be that there's a lesson that God wants you to learn through those challenges, those time. I used to know somebody that says God cannot give us a trial that we cannot handle. So if it's certainly happening to you, that means God knows that you are capable. A case study is Job in the Bible. So that brings me to my third point on this video, and that is decree. This is the part that I love most in all the 4 points. This is one of the parts that I cherish most. Like, I love this part. I don't know how to emphasize, like, the emphasis on this particular point is alarming. It's mind-blowing. It's so sweet. And that is declaration. Decree are words of affirmation. You get, when you have come to acceptance with that struggle, with that hurt and everything, acceptance about you and everything around you, then you'll be grateful. And when you've been grateful and you are still grateful, you will now come to declarations. You begin to declare the ones. You begin to decree, declare, and affirm the things you want, the things you don't want, the things you want to see changes. You begin to decree or declare it. Please let me go back my tongue, because even the Bible says there is power in the tongue. It says that it's been in the Bible. I didn't say it. I didn't write the Bible. But when you say these things, it happens. And mind you, you see that most times in your life, in our lives rather, most of the times that we say things out of our mouths, we are not even conscious. We don't even know when it comes. And most of those times, we say things. That's when we say things that comes deeply from our heart, from our soul rather. That's when those words manifest. And we get to say these things, and it could be we didn't even mean it to, but we just say it unconsciously, and we don't even know if the spirit that answers a particular declarations at that time is around you. Boom, and you just see that word manifest, maybe in time to come. So that's why we should get our hearts diligently. We should be conscious of the things we say, the things that we affirm. Sometimes it could be to look as if it's a joke, but if we humans can get our hearts diligently, be conscious of what we say, things that comes out from our heart and soul, it will really take us a long way, and it will really speeding things up. It could be that God wants you to know how to start using your tongue for yourself in your life, and you are not getting it yet. You could be that person that says negativity, the other person that says every negative things in everything. You are so pessimistic. You don't even think about the energy. Sometimes I beg, like, I don't know how I can emphasize on it. The energy that you used to overthink, think negative things. Why is this like this? Why is that like that? And feeling this anxiety and all that. Channel the energy to being positive. Tell yourself, I'm happy. I'm full of joy. I'm full of life. Christ in me, the hope of glory. The joy of the Lord is my strength. I see God coming through for me. I will not be here forever. I am going to pass this phase. My life will not remain like this. I am happy. I might not be where I am at the moment, but I'm happy with where I am. I find satisfaction in this. God help me. No matter what the enemy are doing to steal my joy, God, if you are with me, I shall not want. You are the Lord that prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. My darling, when devil begins to see these words from you, like heartfelt declarations that are positive, the devil will flee. When the Bible says, resist the devil and he will flee from you, the Bible did not lie. It's a very big truth. Have you not noticed that when you are lamenting so much, you are groaning, you are in this pain, you begin to see all the bad things that happen to you. You are not even thinking of the good things. You cannot remember. You won't be able to recall the bad and good things that happen in your life. All you see is the bad, and you are grooming. In that pain, devil will begin to bring current pains that you will definitely see reasons to drown, see reasons to die, see reasons to give up in life, see reasons to just drop everything, and you'll be like, let me just rest, let me just die. Do you get? That is the devil for you. He sees our heart. So when your joy is coming from within, it's coming from in your heart, it's coming out. Even when you're in that pain, and the devil, even when you're trying to be very happy, like even when you're down, like there's no reason for you to even be grateful at that point in your life, and you still tell yourself, I will be happy. Happiness is what I will choose. This phase will pass. I reject this, I reject that, I reject this and that. The devil will be watching you. He will come again. He will want to strike. When he sees that your persistence, your consistency in these decrees that are positive, he will have no choice than to leave you. And before you know, you just see happiness coming, good things coming. Even when you, it's very important. Like, I don't know how I could emphasize on this a million times, 100 times, that you should. The words of declaration should not depart from your mouth. It should be like your toothpaste that shouldn't leave your brush every morning. You should tell yourself what you want to see. And you see, you just be going, and all of a sudden you see that you're no longer where you used to be. Things have changed, light has come, glory has come. You'll be so glad that you did. Hope will come again. You begin to live. You see life in a very different dimension. Then this brings me to the last point of this my point. Do you get? So in this last point is self-discovery. Yes, self-discovery. It's very, very important on the journey of very important on this journey of how to find joy. Because when you start to do the things that you love, things that you are happy doing, you will see that you are just ignoring the world, irrespective of what the world is talking about you, behind you, in front of you. You just see that when you are with what you like, you do things that you like, you will just be skyrocketing, and you'll not even be seeing anybody other than a happy you, a balanced you, a content you. You will just be contented at that point of your life. You might not be having everything, but you just find contentment in whatever you're doing. So if you adhere to start doing things that you love, my darling, you will just skyrocket. Once, if it's how to swim, try, go swimming. If it's movie, even when you don't even plan for it, you just see it happen. Me saying this thing, I'm not saying this because I want to motivate you. Like I once said earlier on my video that I'm going to be bringing reality talks. Things are happening in our day-to-day life, in my day-to-day life. I am saying this thing, I've been through that stages of my life before. I'm sharing this because I overcame, not because I overcame 100%, but I have passed that stage. Do you get? That's why I'm sharing the points that I used to, go out of this pain and all these things. It's now in the past. Do you understand? So it's not like I just go to read and come to motivate you. They are what happens in life, no doubt, but you can come out of it when you definitely made your mind after accepting and being grateful. Then this declaration, which is very important. Discovering yourself, it's not just you doing things that you love. Sometimes you try new things as well. You get to see that, I love doing this thing. How have I known? Like, how I've just been and not knowing these things. You see that you have interest in new things. You learn new skills. Develop the habit of learning new skills. Going out, make new friends. See new people. Sometimes people will say, how am I going to do all this? Like, I've watched a lot of videos and people just to say this without saying, how do people without money cope? My darling, there are little things that you can do without spending much money. If it's to go greet a friend, go and see a friend. If it's to learn new things, learn it at the comfort of your the way you can afford it at the moment. You can invest in reading books. Books are one of the way to get joy. Books are one of the way to discover and know things, because most of the time we just perish because of the knowledge that we don't have. But when you invest your time in reading, I know how reading sometimes can be tiring for a lot of people. Look for a book of your interest. Pick some. Like, I have some books that I can share with you, that can really help you on this journey. I have this The Force of Joy. The Force of Joy. The Force of Joy. It's written by Faith Oyedepo. This book, I almost didn't got it when I was at the bookshop. It was a friend of mine like, Treasure, you're going to love this book. Get this book. And I'm glad that I did, because I enjoyed every bit of the book. And this one, Commanding the Supernatural, my darling, it's written by, if you read that book, man, you'll be so happy. You see confidence. You see happiness in yourself again. You see joy, especially this Force of Joy. If you don't get it, I highly recommend this. Then you see this one, Satan Get Lost. I don't know how people you've been oppressed and all that. Just read books. Read the book. Read book, my darling. Book is going to help you. We also have one. I think it's not here. If Jesus Were Your Counselor. It's another amazing book that you should read. invest your time in reading books. I swear it's going to change your thinking, your mentality, how you adapt things, how you see things. It's going to help you a million times. Then learn new skills. Listen to good music. I don't know how to emphasize on that. You see, music, I don't know how God did it, but music is one of the best things that you can ever do when you're on your way to find joy. It's like you should invest your time in listening to good music. Are you going to cook? Listen to songs. Are you going to bathe? Listen to songs. Are you on your alone time? Listen to music. It will help you get out of every anger, or whatever is making you feel down. Just look for the right music at the right time, and always tell yourself, I know this phase is going to pass. Nothing lasts forever, not even this phase. So definitely I'm going to overcome. I'm going to conquer this phase. If God did not even do anything for me, for the Father, I am complete. My whole body, my being is alive and healthy. I'm grateful. Do you understand? So when you invest your time and you begin to learn these things gradually, you're going to love yourself. You see joy even when you feel lonely, like you think nobody is around you. You're going to be very happy discovering yourself and accepting and being grateful that you loving yourself. So if this video was helpful to you, please I love you, give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye for now. See you.